I was sitting in the park, praying and meditating, and the word came to me, and the Spirit was telling me that the Father is going to expand Babylon, I guess America, and then He's going to destroy it. But He's going to give her possibilities that are doubted, that are doubted, and that was basically. And some of you brothers and sisters, the Spirit told me that nothing's going to prevail against you, and nothing's going to prevail against you. Nothing's going to harm you. Nothing's going to hurt you. Nothing's going to kill you because some people have to be in an evil world and prevail forever. Some people are anointed that. Christ said to Peter, because Peter says, "What about John?" And Christ says to Peter, I'm not going verbatim, but he says to Peter, it doesn't matter if I want him to stay alive until I return. So basically, what that means is whenever the spirit of John, not the Baptist, but John the Beloved, whenever his spirit is within the earth, whenever he's within the earth, he won't die, but he'll die naturally. He's gonna, so until the second coming comes, whenever John reincarnates in the earth, he's going to live to be an old man. So John is going to be in the earth and he's going to see the second coming of the Lord with his fleshly eyes. That's what that means. So the Spirit says to me, nothing's going to prevail against you. Nothing's going to kill you. And the Spirit says, stop. It says to me, and I'm saying this about me because there's other people out there that are me. Whether man or woman, you are me and I am you. And we are John. And the Spirit says to me, because I'm struggling right now because I ate something a few days ago and it made me sick. And so I'm getting better by the day and I'm struggling. And the Spirit says to me, when the Spirit is intrusive towards me with my thoughts, okay, I can feel the emotions. And when the Spirit says to me, stop sweating, stop fretting, what's wrong with you? Nothing's going to prevail against you. You're going to be okay. It was kind of agitated. Like, come on, man. Everything you done been through, what are you sweating for? And so some of us, we will die. We're humans, but we're not going to be killed as martyrs because we've been selected to stand, to be a witness, to be the hand of God, to remind this dark world that the Father's real, to remind this dark world that this is a kingdom's on its way. I love to say I wrote a poem a couple years ago, and in the poem I said that I'm the stain on Satan's garment that he can't remove, and it bothers him. I'm a reminder of his failures, and it bothers him. You get a fresh new garment, and you're drinking, and you spill alcohol on you, or you spill your drink on you. Whenever you look at that stain, you're going to remember that day. So for the elect that's anointed to live forever and not die by the sword and to not be harmed, we are just here as a reminder to Satan that the kingdom of Christ is coming. And Christ would be Hamashiach, or the anointed one. But the way things are shaped out, guys, when the Holy Spirit was speaking to me, when I heard that language, it didn't even sound like Hebrew, man. I don't know what the hell it was. Although I seen the earliest form of Hebrew, and when my eyes first opened up, I seen the earliest form of Hebrew in the clouds. So I'm talking about like stick figure type things, like the man with his arms, the eye. And, I seen that form of Hebrew in the clouds, circling around in the clouds. But when it comes down to Christ, we got to understand that he is the king. So, spiritually, he's the spiritual king awaiting to manifest in this earth. But there's going to be a totally new language and dialect that the Most High is going to bring to the earth, because this heaven is going to pass away. He's going to bring a totally new language. This heaven is going to faint because of the wickedness that's within it. It's without balance. But like the Spirit said to me, those who are me and we are John, to be comforted because nothing's going to prevail against you. And the best thing to do is try not to even respond in a sense. So if someone is, if you perceive someone's doing magic on you, don't respond to it because it won't prevail against you. It can't. And the reason to why this is so is because this is ordained by the powers. This is an agreement with good and evil. Okay, so nothing can prevail against you. Say you're one person, and say that every human being in planet Earth does magic on you. It won't work. The reason being is because this is an agreement with the gods. So the righteous gods and the wicked gods come into agreement with you living in this world. Now, the only thing that can happen is that, Satan will tempt you, and what will he do to tempt you? He will do to tempt you. He will try to silence you in the sense of not by force, but by morality. He'll try to diminish your morality and silence you, but he can't take out your light. He can only cover the light with a mask. So what would that mean? There's a woman. She's attracted to you, but she's married, and you're attracted to her, and you're burning, you're lusting for her. Things like that. He'll try to do that. But as far as anything else, nothing can prevail against you. And understand, this is not because you're powerful. This is not because you have a powerful spirit. It's not that. This is an agreement with the powers. So if you're in my shoes, in my position, nothing's gonna prevail against you. Okay. Now, if the end doesn't come in your lifetime, you're gonna reincarnate in the earth, but you will see the end with your fleshly eyes. And when the end comes and you're caught up into the clouds, basically, sound is going to carry you into the clouds. And what in the clouds? There's going to be space. There's going to be a spacecraft into the clouds, in the clouds. And when you're carried up into those clouds, you're going to be transformed into your highest self. And once that happens, you're going to know who you are exactly. You're going to be aware of all your past lives. I'm 31, and I can look back at my life and say, wow, I remember, damn near everything. So, for instance, I was on YouTube, and it was a guy talking about his love life and how he's been married for about, 50 years. And so the guy is going on his 60s, and he says he still feels like he's 17. So we're going to be able to remember, okay, in this past life, my name was so-and-so. In that past life, my name was so-and-so. And that, pardon me. In that past life, I was a war general. In this past life, I was a king. In that past life, I was a prophet. And you're going to remember all of your gifts. You're going to remember, okay, in this past life, I was married to her. In that past life, that was my son. In this past life, I was his son. You're going to remember all of it in the blink of an eye. All right, you're going to remember all of it. But back to the main theme that was given to me is the Most High is going to expand America. And he's going to give her unimaginable possibilities. He's going to turn it into a reality.